Moving on to our next segment, Standout
Kapow!
Moment of the Week. Alex
Mo's
over
with
here
the
with the hands.
paws.
He's with the hands. He's ready. He's ready. This is where we talk about our favorite panel or page, our favorite moments. We're calling it out after reading 80 books or whatever. Alex, talk about your
Yeah,
pick.
it's so funny. We both picked full page spreads, which
It's
doesn't
true.
usually happen with Kapow. I picked this one because I was like, this is dope as hell. And then I was like, oh, is it like too generic or something? And then I
Hmm.
immediately went on Twitter and saw someone posting it saying, this is the dopest thing I've ever seen. And I was like, okay, I chose
It's
right.
super fun. I
It's
mean, this
so fun.
this series has been super fun.
It's
What is
just
the
like
series?
comics. It's just comics. It's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
such an essence of comics in a way that I'm like, God, this is why I love this medium. So this panel or page is from Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe #4 from Jerry Duggan with Paco Medina, and the artist of this particular page is Javier Garron, whose art I do in general just love. But basically, to fight Godzilla, T'Challa has created the Mecha Adaptoid Centurion Mark A, but the A is the Avengers
Oh.
logo.
Uh-huh.
Um, uh, and
That's
it
a
is
mouthful.
yes, it is a massive, like, Pacific Rim kaiju fighting robot.
Word.
But what's cool is that there's not just like one or two pilots in it. It is piloted by the heroes of the Marvel Universe. A very eclectic mashup of Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four. So just really quickly, all the heroes that are represented are Iron Man, Doctor Strange, uh, War Machine, Magic, Thor, Cyclops, Miles Morales, Peter Parker, T'Challa, Johnny Storm, North Star, and Quicksilver. And
Hmm.
North Star and Quicksilver are the cool thing about this is that everyone's powers are related to their location in the body of this mech
Right,
suit.
right.
I think it's really cool that Quicksilver and North Star, with their super speed, are the feet.
Do you think they're like on a treadmill or something?
Yeah,
Can't really
inside just
see.
running really. Maybe Storm and Johnny Storm, Human Torch, are the power cells of the robot, basically, both in the legs. T'Challa is the heart. Both Spider-Mans are in the gloves. I'm assuming they're going to be like shooting out like tech webbing or
Yeah, there seems to be some
something.
sort of canon here with Spider-Man.
Yes, Thor and War Machine are also doing their own like empowered stuff.
And
Doctor
Magic,
Strange is what?
Magic's in the forearm on the other side as
Yes,
well.
I'm assuming a soul sword is gonna like come out of the mecha's
Oh.
arm.
Hmm.
Doctor Strange is kind of like in the brain, probably like telepathically helping them all like communicate and stay in sync. And
Mm.
then obviously I'm an X-Man boy. Cyclops is in the eyes, and he's in a room created by T'Challa that is fully built out of red ruby, of course it's ruby quartz, which are the crystals in his visors that refract and refine his eye beams. Um, God, what a just it's not only like fun and campy and ridiculous, but it's also like smart. Like it
Yeah.
is you know, you
Yeah, they
can't
thought
really call
about this.
this
They put some thought into this.
scientific, but they thought about this.
Right,
It
right, right.
makes me think of like the Marvel Anatomy book. Like, you know, they're really
For
thinking about
sure.
like what body parts represent each of these heroes. And I'm excited. We don't actually see it in action against Godzilla. That's
No.
kind of the cliffhanger. So, yeah, can't wait.
But the issue had tons of fun with Hulk versus Godzilla and some other crazy ideas. The book is just constantly throwing big ideas at you. So I'm sure when they do the follow-up with Godzilla as Null, it should be quite fun.
And Paco Medina's Godzilla is just so like cute. Like he has like little he like look has the same eyes as like my cat. Like just
Oh,
little tiny kitty eyes, and then like will absolutely rip you apart.
this is true.
What is your
Uh,
favorite
my
kapow this
favorite
week?
is an incredible full page. It's not a full
Oh
page
yeah.
spread, but it's a page from One World Under Doom number 8 by Ryan North and RB Silva. And I wanted to actually show the last page, but I think it's too spoilery to show that. So I wanted to show this moment where the entire issue is the heroes doing everything they can to stop Doctor Doom. And he stops them every time, or bounces back at least. And he gives like a final, not death, but almost death blow, as he tells us in the captions, sending these shards at every single hero just so they will feel the pain in their bones, basically making so every single one of them will never strike back against him again for fear of him. It's his ultimate final move, essentially. And it seems to have won him to battle. In this page you're seeing here, if you go to aiptcomics.com, you can see the page in full on this podcast post. You can see the really the coloring in this entire issue is stunning. All these
Yeah.
energy effects, and we've got like a godly Doom with almost angel wings at the top of the
Hmm.
page, and our heroes, you can't even make them out. There's no detail. They're just blocks of yellow and white light, as if they've been magicized by his magic. That's not a word, but you know what I mean. And as you scroll down, you see the smack, 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 all the shards hitting our heroes, and we see their pain. It's really gripping, and it really makes the cliffhanger, which I won't spoil, so freaking shocking. It is the ultimate gut punch to the reader and to another character. I won't say who because then I'll spoil it. And man, I can't believe how hard Marvel's going with their mainline books. The
Yeah.
final page has gore that is worse than most red bands, I think.
When I completely agree. At first I was like, this event projection is going on too long, but now I'm like, ooh, every issue of this mainline One World Under Doom has been really good. As my friend and fellow AIPT reviewer Jonathan Jones texted me, this issue was gaggy. It was gaggy as hell. I was gagging. Yeah, this was brilliant. Doom's use of his armor and destroying almost his sense of self to take
Mm.
out the heroic community, was really powerful in like a messed up way. I also like that they include Wolverine in this because if Wolverine is in this much pain, that means your attack was really damaging.
Didn't he just take his powers away, though? I guess he got him back already.
Yeah, I think he used chaos magic to take the X powers away, and then somehow they came back pretty quickly. Something
Because he
happened, I
mentions
think.
he's not much of a monster as Scarlet Witch or something like that.
Yeah,
That
there
was
was
great.
there was I saw some major beef between like Jean Grey fans and
Oh
like
my
Scarlet Witch
God.
fans being like, chaos magic can take all me. Oh my God, I was like, everyone needs to shut up and
This
read the
is
comics.
fiction. It's fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the last page, like you were saying, graphic, really graphic. I didn't even the bottom third of the page in particular has a very
Yes.
graphic part of it.
Yes.
And I was just looking at the top two thirds and I was like, wow, this is pretty violent. And then my eyes panned down and I was like, oh,
It is like subtle in the way that Marvel used to try to hide gore or violence, but it's not subtle enough,
nope,
really,
there is
because you
no
could, yeah.
dialogue box covering this injury. And
Yeah,
yeah,
it's wild. It's